All right, what's up, everyone? So today we're gonna do something a bit different. Ryan just had a competition. When did you do your competition?
This was a few weeks ago, like February 6th. We went with Kevin.
Okay, sweet. That was in Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're putting together a lot of like what we learned, and we're gonna use it as much as we can in our competition, in order to see like kind of like what works and what doesn't. Do you have like you want to maybe just give like an overview of like how you thought you went on the competitions?
I remember actually, I have literally a paper writing like mistakes. Let me 1 second.
All right, sick.
Okay.
1 hour later.
So yeah, I had 5 matches, 2 in the absolute, and then 3 in my division. I did all right, but there's still a lot to learn, which we'll go through.
So this one right here, which match is this one?
This was my first match, so it's the absolute. I remember thinking for that, like, you don't have to pause every time, but like, versing the bigger guys, thinking wrestling up would be a smart idea than just shooting.
Yeah.
But it still didn't have to work. That was just a 2-on-1 to like get out of it. That we could actually watch and add in the Danner technique. I tried it, but I failed it if you replay it back. Because literally only a week later, a week before this is so we drilled it. What it was the 2-on-1 bait. You get the guillotine grip and then you trip him. But I don't know if, just by watching it, if I tripped him to the right side or if I just committed to the technique too early because he didn't make an actual grip on my head. And I had an okay Russian arm, but I don't know if that had to do with it failing too. That was something that I've tried from yeah.
I remember drilling this, I think this was like a week before the competition,
Yeah.
right? And the challenge for me with trying to attempt this move was that I think my foot position was in the wrong place.
Yeah. That might have been the case too. I remember taking the step. You do sweep to the side with the Russian tie, right?
I do, and I think I was thinking of it kind of like a sumigashi too. So maybe I know for me, I kind of have this thing where like I go between sumigashi and just like an actual sweep, but I think it just takes time to drill down to kind of figure out.
And then just a recent rule, I had that Russian arm. I wanted to do that move. I was baiting the head, but now I realized I gotta start climbing from the Russian arm to the arm drag series because like I haven't really done that much.
All right. So he ends up getting back up, but he has the height position on you.
Yeah.
So from here, you're just more thinking like defensively, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not let him score. Here, you pause it. This was we did a Craig Jones drill from just stand up. Whenever the opponent has a rear body lock, you're able to stand up. So I always stood up with this grip usually, and then with the seatbelt, it was the opposite where you like 4-point, right? So I was comfortable like recognizing the grip because I just drilled this with Kevin. Like we focused a lot on turtle defense, it being a points tournament. I just don't want to be scored on my back taken. So.
Right. So you're talking about the move where like you're circling around this way, right? Like where the head goes out?
Yeah, for the seatbelt grip. But for the body lock grip, you literally just stand up because there's nothing connecting him. We could do a little clip of like Craig explaining it too. There's nothing that connects you to it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they could jump for crab hooks, but I didn't think he was going to do that. I used a grapevine hook, so you couldn't pick me up, and then I did it again. So from here, you could pause it right here. This is we could play the technique, but it's a Justin Flores wrestling technique. Anytime you're about to have like a back return, you get the lat grip, the ones I have on the upper body and koso, right? But then my goal right here, I'm circling. You can start playing. I tried to get this judo toss, but he's so much bigger than me that I couldn't do it. So I didn't know what the second option would be. So I kind of just went into the legs. Cause I know that probably wasn't the smartest thing, but.
So if I rewind it back, did he actually mat return you?
No, but you can see he picked me up at one point, and the hook was like saving me to be, I guess, suplex, so like actually picked up. It's usually like my go-to when someone has my back is I'm just looking for that grapevine hook.
you roughly remember, or no, the ref's out of the way now.
I remember from here, I remember like reading a Danaher thing where it's like, whenever you're versing like bigger opponents, you always want to try to carry as much weight as you can on your frames, rather like chest to chest or to the body, right? I think there I tried to go for a lower leg shift, but he passed. I gave up turtle so I wouldn't get the point scored. You can put in normal speed too if you want. Okay, I think from here I try some kind of a Makomi roll, Peterson roll, whatever, but he's directly behind me, so I failed it. I didn't, Danner shows like you do a swisher step, you get the angle first, then you roll. I just roll, and I gave up a bad position. Like, I did have the wrist control, but yeah, see, and now he's mounted me. So that wasn't really, yeah, he's bigger than me, but that's really just a technical error.
And now you're just going for the kipping escape.
Yeah. I remember seeing the score too, is it being 9-0 with like not so much time left, so I knew I had to try to submit somehow. He felt physically so strong, like just keep pushing him off. And
yeah, you're doing a good job staying on your side though, right?
Yeah, I was trying to catch an ankle or do anything but not give up back exposure either, like the elbow across the center line.
You're still working that kipping escape.
Yeah, I got one knee in. So the reason why I didn't go Ashi, we could pause this too. I could show another clip. Another big guy who I escaped from mount, I kind of learned from like that mistake was anytime I'll go Ashi, because they're so much bigger than me, it was so much easier for them to force the reap. Like they'll try to like pull out of the exchange and then the ref would stop it, and it'll be so much easier for them to smash me. So I wanted to go to X guard or do the Connie Basami, right? So I didn't want to do Ashi. That's why I guess my leg is just right there. I think I'm trying to clear the frame, the collar tie.
And he's just trying to chest to chest on you.
Yeah. I tried the reverse ankle lock at first. That hasn't been working for me so well, but then the new Gordon DVD actually shows a better way to do it. Brian was showing me. I just forgot how to like to go over those details soon, because a lot of people seems this is like he's bigger, but this is not my first time I failed this mission in like a live tournament. It's kind of frequent. Like it's not always. I guess it is ankle lock. They could like tolerate the pain, but yeah, it's something I'll learn soon about.
Yeah, those ankle locks in the new Gordon leg lock DVD is really good.
Mm-hmm. I think he grabs his collar or something like. The way he does it is not just because the classic leg lock system like Danner only shows that one option, but it goes more in depth now. So I recognize the ankle lock's not tapping him, so I go for the clover instead.
Damn, so the clover leaf got it.
Yeah.
Alright, hey everyone, so I was originally going to post all the competition footage breakdowns, but it turns out a single competition breakdown is already 8 minutes, so I'm probably going to break this down and release it weekly, I would say. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please let me know, and also let me know what you guys think, what we could add in the future. Or like how else like we can improve on our video breakdowns. So stay tuned. We'll have at least 3 or 4 more competition breakdowns coming up, and then more positional breakdowns coming up in the future. All right, so thanks for watching, and remember, if you have time to kill, you have time to drill. Peace.